waiting on if I was going to say anything about Jasmine Crockett, issuing an apology to Zelenskyy for the interaction between Trump and JD Vance. But I'm over here. I'm baffled that we have people that represent America. They're in a public office, for the United States of America, but they can be against their own leader. What other country can you go to where you're against your own leader? What other country can you go to and you can turn on the news and they're calling him a criminal and, a felon, and they're saying all of these slanderous things against their current leader? I mean, there's some other countries like we know Korea and other places like that where you can't say nothing. You don't even have a voice, let alone be classified as an enemy within, because that's really what that is. Think about a business. Any higher ups, if there's somebody that's against the CEO, guess what he gonna do? He gonna get them up out of there. Now I know the government things, there are different branches and things, and it doesn't operate that way. You just can't go around just fire everybody because she's in a specific area. She's in Texas. But do y'all get what I'm saying? It's really like the enemy from within. Her apologizing, her, standing with Mexico and these other countries where all of the illegals were coming in over here. That is just the strangest behavior. And it's even more strange for the people that just stand by and agree with her because she's black. Because she's a black woman. And it's so embarrassing to even hear her do an interview, because it's like she's purposely, let me go and break it down for you. Like she purposely tries to talk that Ebonics crap to try to be like, I'm the black voice. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because there are a whole lot of people that break it down that way. I understand that black people, white people talk a certain way from a certain demographic. But it's so freaking embarrassing that she could be working in a position in the government and for her to be our representative, but to be against our own leader. I just think that's the strangest thing. And I think it's even more strange for the people that support her and agree with this foolishness that she spewed. I'm not going to keep on harping on Jasmine Crockett because she ain't that important to me. But it's so embarrassing for the black community to be like, oh, girl, I love Jasmine. He apologizing to Zelenskyy and he don't even like her. Apologizing to a leader that don't give two craps about you, ma'am. They want to keep pandering to these people. And here it is. She still don't want you to get no money in your pocket. She don't want you to get no money in your pocket to help you out right now today. They want to come up with a plan. That sounds just like Kamala talking about the opportunity economy that she was going to give black men or black business. Or it's an opportunity economy. This is my plan to give it's a possibility. It's not guaranteed. See? Their plans are always possible. Their plans are only plans. No expectation of execution at all.
Most people, especially people that support Jasmine Crockett, and I'm not even going to just pin it on black people. I've seen it from white men. I've seen it from white women. I've seen it from a lot of different people. But most of the people that support Jasmine Crockett are also enemies of the country. They are anti-American. I've seen people saying in different comments and in different videos how they stand with Canada, but they're Americans and they're right here inside of the United States of America. They don't want what's best for us. They're actually willing to destroy their own lives in order to support somebody that is against Trump. That is how anti-American that not only have these institutions made our people, not only have these parents that are radicals made our people. And again, I come from an era and a time where no matter what, people outside of the United States of America couldn't disrespect the people inside of the United States of America, even the president, if you didn't vote for him or that wasn't your president. You can't do that. We're not playing that game. We stand for America. We always wanted to build American products. And on every single issue, it doesn't matter what happened. I watched a clip of Elon Musk on Joe Rogan, and he was saying that the type of fraud, the type of insider trading, the type of information that they've been able to uncover as a result of auditing the federal government and deep diving into what's going on all of these money trails. And he talked about people like George Soros and how they make him a lot of money and all of this other type of stuff. When he started talking like that, he said that he was actually scared. He would be scared for his life for the type of information that he's been able to uncover if he talked about it out loud. How can you be against that? She hates Elon Musk so much. And, what I'm wondering is, why would she be so against him if she's relatively new to being a legislator in the first place, right? Because she hasn't even had time to benefit in the same way that maybe some of her counterparts and some people behind the scenes and all of this stuff has been able to finesse taxpayers out of their money. She is against legal migration. She wanted illegal immigrants to come over into this country. Her and AOC is over there giving a blueprint on how people can circumvent the system. And they know that it's fraud. They know that it's waste. They know that it's abuse. And instead of it playing out and letting the process take its place, because the only thing that they have to do is make sure that they approve the budget, which thank God that they don't have no power to be able to do so nowadays. They just basically there. They're lame ducks. But they're so anti-Trump, they're so anti-American that we've gotten to the point to where these people can be so disrespectful that they're apologizing to other countries on behalf of American citizens. Treason, evil. And I'm trying to understand why people love and support and rock with these Democrats still. Well, I know that they are your sorority sisters and they're a part of the Divine Nine. I know that she's a black woman and she fits the prototype. I know that her hate and her overly aggressive style makes you guys feel comfortable because she's one of y'all and she likes to talk nice and ghetto and get down and dirty in her little sessions and all of this stuff. But at what point is enough enough? How far do they go? Because honestly, I would never apologize to a different country on behalf, especially if you hold in that position of power. I would never in a million years apologize to a country on behalf of the American people in spite, literally in spite of the President of the United States of America. I'm not even sure that these people were bothered by the fact that he had 2 assassination attempts that we know of on his life publicly. Honestly, I think that all of these people are ops. I think that all of these people are evil. They don't have our best interests at heart. They'll burn this country down to the ground just to spite Trump and hurt themselves in the process. And that's ugly. That's evil. You got to be careful of these people, and y'all keep voting them in the office now based off of name recognition and not even anything that they've done. I think that they're wrong, and it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that this is what we face with. This is what we got to go through, and this is what you guys are going to see on a regular basis. It's not right. It's absolutely not right. And you rewind 10, 20, 30 years, this was unheard of. Even some of the presidents that I disagree with the most, when they was in office, could nobody else talk about them? That's crazy. We not having that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what this woman said inside of the comments. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.